Okay, we're moving on to electrical. We're not moving on to Pittsburgh, we're moving on to electrical. I have a switched light now. My very first three-way that I've ever done by myself. Gonna hit this switch, and yes, I've already tested it. Boing, we got a light. So I can walk in the door, flip on the switch, and I got light to get in the house. And when I hit this switch, the light goes off. The light goes on, back over to the door switch, and the light goes off. It's a start. I might do a little bit more electrical work. I want to at least get the wiring put up for the outside porch lights here, and then I can put the insulation in there. And I wasn't going to do any more insulation video stuff, but I'm waiting. I got to do that first. That means I got to pull this out because I'm going to run the wire over to that light right through there, because I want lights on either side of the French doors because it just looks cool. So there, we got electrical going on. I think I'm going to wire a pull chain fixture up above, and there'll be another bit of light upstairs, and then I have boxes for two more switched lights, which I'm gonna just tie them off of the pull chain, I think, and we'll deal with that. I'll figure out a way to use the pull chain as a switch or something. I'll figure something out. But anyway, that's it. Pretty cool. Gonna walk in the door, flip a switch, turn on a light, just like normal people. Alrighty, later on, life is awesome. Rain is awesome. We have been so dry here lately. And it looks like the clouds are starting to break up, but that's okay. It was scheduled for mostly cloudy for the rest of the day anyway. Later on. Bye. God is awesome. Well, good afternoon. I think it's somewhere around noontime. Have to pull up my phone to see for sure. It is 12:17. So it's a little bit afternoon. Been working for a few hours this morning, doing some electrical work and some framing work. I got the studs put in up there in the triangle so I can fill that in. I added an electrical box over here for two receptacles. That just has to be, I have to connect those up, and then later on I will connect it off of that box there. That'll be the feed. I also put in a collar tie up there, one down at the other end, and another one right there. And then I hung the ceiling fan box. That's the one with the braces on it, and it's got wire run to it. I pulled wire a little bit short because I was standing over here. I had the scaffold going the other direction, but it didn't reach all the way over because I was working pulling the wire up, and I didn't push enough wire through there, but that's okay. It's a junction box, so I can put pigtails in there to connect the ceiling fan and light. I have the wire pulled down through, and also I have it stapled periodically so it's up out of the way. Not that you really don't have to, but the wires run through into that box there. This box is not yet connected. I cut way more wire than I really need, but I'm not connected. This will go into the panel box later whenever I feel like it. Let's see, what else did I do? Oh, I pulled a switch leg in. Here's the pigtail for this light and this light are going to be switched. I'm going to have to work that little situation out because I don't want those receptacles to go off when I flip the switch off. So I'll work out that feed. It's a simple thing. And of course I drop the wire down and put a switch in a box. And so that will work once I tie these in. I just have to slow down, stop, think a little bit. And yes, I will put the circuit breaker off before I start working in there. But I want this lamp and this lamp switched. That lamp is going to be on a pull chain. And so that will be in the utility room, so I can just pull the string and pull it on so I can work in the panel if I need to, or whatever we need to do inside. I also took the modem and the router and the base for the phone. Hung everything up on the board, so that's all up and nice and neat and out of the way. This is just a LAN cable to connect a laptop to if I need to come up here and do something with a LAN cable. But so that's all straightened up and nice and neat. My next step is going to be take all this stuff that's over here, tripping over the air hose here, take all this stuff and move it over here so that we will be ready Saturday morning to start down low with the bead match boards, put the ceiling up, and we'll work our way up. Some of this stuff I'm going to get out of here so it's less to move when we get to the point where we need to move this stuff. We'll figure that out later. I'm not worried about it right now. But for now, I'm pretty much done in. I'm going to go cool off, relax. It's pretty toasty up here, but I'll tell you what, I've had my hands up in there working, and it's much hotter up above the insulation than it is in here where I'm standing. And it's still warmer up here than it is down below. But anyway, that's it. Just a little update. We're going to call this, I guess this will be part 2 for the, I don't know. No, maybe those just be miscellaneous electrical. But this is all preparation for putting in the bead match ceiling. So maybe I'll just call this part 2 for the bead match. Because part 1 was getting the bead match here. Hopefully, we'll have enough people here. And I'm pretty sure when we get cranking, that we'll be able to get this all done and in one day. If not, it'll be extremely close to being done in one day. But it's going to be fun. Got a little bit more work to do. Like I said, I've got to get a lot of this stuff out of the way or out of here. And I've pretty much got everything done that I wanted to get done before the ceiling went up inside. So the next step is, maybe a little bit of outside work just to do something. Or if the weather will cooperate, tomorrow morning I'd like to put the bass boat in. The fishing kayak, my Old Town Predator 13, which I was going to do this morning, but it looked like rain, and it never actually did rain. Oh well, later on, folks. Oh yeah, the reason I put the receptacle up so high, because as I mentioned in in the insulation clips, I want to put a gable end vent fan up here, and the chances are pretty good that I'll be able to just plug them in instead of having to hardwire it. Or I can hardwire it right there, but now I got a receptacle. It's up out of the way of anything that I might have on the floor, but legally I can't put anything in front of the panel anyway. Anyway, that's it. I'm done babbling. I'm going to go have some lunch, cool off, and just chill. Life is good. God is awesome. And we'll see you next time, fans. Bye-bye.